Max Mayfield's fate is one of the darkest and most haunting mysteries in Stranger Things. She survived the impossible, but at a terrible cost. Her body remains motionless and fragile, while her mind drifts somewhere far beyond reach. But what if Max's story isn't over? What if Vecna never truly let her go, and her consciousness is still trapped inside his twisted world? In this video, we're uncovering every hidden clue, chilling detail, and theory that suggests Max's survival wasn't a miracle. It was part of Vecna's plan all along. Let's re-examine the horrific events of the Season 4 finale. Max volunteers to use herself as bait to lure Vecna out of the shadows. She plays her beloved song, Running Up That Hill, a powerful symbol of her fight against guilt. But despite her preparation, it all goes horribly wrong. Vecna traps her in his twisted mindscape. He forces her to relive Billy's death and every ounce of guilt she's carried since Season 3. Max tries to fight back, but Vecna is too powerful. Then we see the ritual. Her body levitates, her bones snap, and her eyes bleed as she collapses in Lucas's arms. For 57 seconds, Max is clinically gone, but 11, connected from miles away, refuses to let her die. She channels everything into one desperate act, restarting Max's heart. Max lives, but she's unresponsive and trapped in a deep coma. And when 11 tries to find her consciousness in the void, there's nothing. That's the moment that changes everything. Max's body is alive, but her mind is gone. This isn't medical brain death, it's something darker. 11 can defy death, but she can't yet restore the soul. Vecna needed 4 victims to open a gateway between the real world and the Upside Down, and Max was the final sacrifice. Even though 11 revived her body, Max was dead long enough for Vecna's curse to complete its dark circuit. The result? The earth-shattering cracks that ripped through Hawkins, creating a permanent gateway. Here's the brutal truth. Max didn't just survive Vecna's plan. Her death made it succeed. Her body became the bridge, the 4th gate that opened the apocalypse. That means her existence is now tied to the fate of Hawkins itself. And whether she wakes up or not, Max is the emotional and supernatural linchpin of the final battle. After the finale, the Duffer brothers confirmed that Max is officially alive but brain dead. They even revealed they originally planned for her to die completely, but changed it to set up a bigger mystery for Season 5. They called it a fate worse than death. Why? Because 11 brought back her body but not her mind. That's the emotional lesson of Season 4 and the driving force for Season 5. 11's guilt over failing to fully save Max will define her arc. Even Sadie Sink, who plays Max, said, "The Duffers are being very secretive. The ambiguity is intentional, meaning Max's consciousness could still exist, just forcibly removed from our reality." Now that we understand what happened, the real question is, where is Max's mind? Given the facts, fans have developed several compelling theories about where Max's consciousness might be. The leading theory suggests that when Vecna was defeated, a piece of Max's mind was pulled into him, trapped inside the Upside Down's hive mind as a psychic prisoner. This mirrors Will Byers in Season 2. His body was home, but his mind was linked to the Mind Flayer. If Max's soul is inside Vecna's mental world, it explains why 11 found only darkness. Max's body is empty because her mind is elsewhere. This could set up a climactic showdown within a shared psychic battlefield. Another theory suggests Max is in a psychic void, disconnected, but not possessed. We've seen 11 enter these black voids before while exploring memories. Maybe Max's mind is still there, trapped in her own trauma, a mental cage that 11 couldn't yet reach. This could make Season 5 deeply personal, forcing 11 to master her powers and embark on a literal rescue mission inside Max's subconscious, battling her guilt personified. The darkest theory suggests Vecna might already be inside her. When 11 revived Max, she could have unknowingly opened a psychic doorway, allowing Vecna to slip into her body. Vecna has always wanted a physical vessel in the real world. What better host than Max, whose body is already bound to his curse? If true, Max won't be the same when she wakes. She could be Vecna's unwilling vessel, forcing her friends to choose between saving the world or saving their friend. Stranger Things loves symbolism, and Max's arc is drenched in it. She's constantly surrounded by the color red, her hair, her clothes, and even the blood from her eyes during Vecna's attack. Red represents fire, passion, and unyielding spirit. Her favorite song, Running Up That Hill, captures her struggle perfectly. Max's willingness to make that deal to sacrifice herself defines her. Her survival, even in a broken state, suggests that her fighting spirit may be exactly what's needed to defeat Vecna. Her story embodies the show's core theme, pain transformed into power. The Duffer Brothers confirmed there will be no time skip in Season 5. It picks up immediately after the finale, with Max's coma front and center. The most likely scenario? A psychic rescue mission where 11 dives back into Max's mind, risking everything to bring her back. This would be 11's redemption arc, and Max's rebirth. Max might not just be a victim. She could be the key to Vecna's defeat. As the only survivor of his curse, she might have a psychic link to him, a weakness only she can expose. The final battle could unfold inside their shared consciousness, 11 and Max versus Vecna in his own realm. A poetic conclusion that turns Max's trauma into the very weapon that saves Hawkins. Max's coma broke everyone, but especially Lucas. His desperate cries in the finale remain one of the show's rawest, most human moments. Lucas's unwavering hope will drive the group forward. The Duffers have said the final season will return to emotional roots, focusing on love, guilt, and sacrifice. Max's condition will be the living reminder of what's at stake. They're not just fighting the upside down, they're fighting to save their friend's soul. Max will wake up, but she won't be the same. Whether she was possessed, trapped, or disconnected, her ordeal will leave deep scars. She might carry traces of Vecna's memories, or even a psychic connection to him. That could make her the one person who truly understands Vecna, and the one who can end him. Max's story isn't about survival anymore. It's about transformation and redemption. She's crossed the line between life and death, and she might just hold the secret to saving Hawkins once and for all. So what do you think? Is Max's mind trapped in the Upside Down? Could she be Vecna's next unwilling host, or the one who finally destroys him? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Stranger Things 5 theories and deep dives.